Good afternoon and welcome to Eagan Stadium at Eagan High School for tonight's Eastview Lightning baseball matchup against your Eagan Wildcats. My name is Skip Newton. Happy to be here on Eagan TV. Wildcats coming off a 3-1 victory yesterday, and they are here in a warm but very windy Thursday afternoon as the teams are just about ready to take the field. And there you see the Wildcats running on right now, and the catcher, Brendan Lundenberg, greeting the home plate umpire. Starting to be on the mound here for the Wildcats, Drew McShane, the junior pitcher, getting his 6th start of the season. He's pitched 20 innings. He's got a 2-1 record with a 3.85 ERA, giving up 1.95 walks and hits combined per inning pitched. 11 earned runs, 21 walks, and 27 strikeouts. So I'd like to see that strikeout to walk ratio improve just a little bit. The Wildcats coming in 10-9 overall on the season, so just a game above 500, but 6-1 against the section opponents and 10-7 in South Suburban Conference play. Their opponents, the Eastview Lightning, coming in with a struggling season, to say the least. 0 wins and 20 defeats, so they are looking for their first victory of the season. The lineup for Eastview: the catcher, Jackson Pemble; second baseman, Grant Swenson; in left field, Braden DeBedignis; first baseman, Shane Klein, batting cleanup; third baseman, Jaden Bonine; batting sixth, the right fielder, Elliot Stessman. The DH is Devin Carl. He is DHing for the pitcher, Jack Walker. Center field, batting 8th, Brennan Huddle, and batting 9th, the shortstop, Lucas Spitzak. Leading off, it's going to be Pemble, the catcher, coming in to face McShane, looking for his 3rd win of the season. The wind is strong and blowing straight out to left. First pitch is a ball. First pitch at 4:30, right on time here on Eagan TV. Just a bit outside on that first one. Coming in with another fastball. That one catches the plate, 1-1. 77 degrees at game time, but that wind could play a factor. Anything that's up in the air to left is going to get a lot of assistance. That's a line drive right at the third baseman. Out number 1. Pemble, well struck, but hit it right at Will Mitchell. Batting second baseman, Grant Swenson. Swung on and missed, strike 1. Took a big cut at that one. Another fastball catches the plate. Quickly ahead, 0-2. Nice job by McShane getting ahead of the hitters early, throwing strikes. Blows the fastball right by him. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. 2 outs, and that'll bring up the left fielder, Braden DeBedignis. There are some ominous clouds to the north. That off-speed pitch caught him out in front, even though it was high. Strike 1. So ominous clouds to the north. Hopefully that stays north and we don't get any sort of delay here. Fastball away. Ball 1. 1-1 the count. Foul tip. 1-2. To the left fielder.
Come on, Brady, go 3-7, win the battle.
Should he reach, we have first baseman Shane Klein in the on-deck circle. Fastball lined into center field. That'll be a base hit. Good solid swing there. Behind in the count, 1-2. See the replay, just fires that one right up the middle. No chance for the second baseman, Black Deer Prado, to get that. So now with a runner on first, 2 outs, Klein steps into the box, got a piece of it into the catcher's mitt for strike 1. Runner goes, and the throw by Lundeberg's a good one, but not in time. One got away from Canty as he was covering second base on the throw. Now the runner in scoring position. Pitch was a ball. It should be a 1-1 count. Off-speed pitch. That one's pulled foul and out of play. One ball, 2 strikes to the cleanup hitter, Shane Klein. Looking to get the Lightning on the board with a 2-out hit here. 2-out rally. Fastball caught the inside corner for strike 3. Klein didn't like that one, but 4 up, 3 down for McShane. That's the end of the top of the first, no score. The Wildcats coming up to bat right after this.
What's the address of the emergency?
When you call 911, we'll guide you through it. Just try to stay calm and focused and answer the call taker's questions. The first and most important information that we ask is the address and location of the emergency. From there, the questions being asked will depend on the emergency being reported. All the information you provide ensures that you get the right help as soon as possible.
At Dakota 911, the role of call taking and dispatching is split. While the call taker is speaking with you, their partner is already dispatching emergency services to the location needed.
Dakota 911 has tools to recognize and support communications in multiple languages. An interpreter may be brought on the line to help support the call.
Listen carefully and I'll tell you how to do chest compressions.
If you have a medical emergency, Dakota 911 provides pre-arrival instructions, such as CPR, until responders can get on the scene and take over. Seconds save lives, so the sooner we can intervene and provide care, the greater the outcome.
In an emergency, call if you can, text if you can't.
Back live at Wildcat Ballpark at Eagan High School. It's the Wildcats and the Lightning from Eastview here on this Thursday afternoon ball game. We've got the starting pitcher for the Lightning, Jack Walker, on the mound finishing his warm-up tosses, and the Wildcats coming up to bat here in the bottom of the first. 1 hit for the Lightning in the top of the first. Runner stranded on second base. Oliver Anderson, the center fielder, leading off. Anderson comes in batting .310 on the season. .437 on base percentage. 19 stolen bases. He pops this one up. Now there is a deep ball. The wind is going to carry this one, and it's going to go! A first swing home run for Oliver Anderson, and the Wildcats have a 1-0 lead. Talked about the wind in the top of the first. It is going to be a factor. He got that one up there, and the wind did the rest. It was well struck. Anderson with his first home run of the season. This brings up the right fielder, Tyler Wigley. Wigley, batting average of .326, on base percentage of .392, 3 RBI in the season, 9 runs scored. Line drive right at the middle. Another hit for the Wildcats, another first pitch hit for the Wildcats. Perhaps Butler saw the forecast for potential rain and told the boys to swing the bats. Wigley has 5 stolen bases in 5 attempts, so we'll watch him. We know Butler's aggressive on the base pass, and this brings up Brandon Lunenburg, the catcher, batting third, having a fantastic season, batting extremely well. Got to get the updates on him. I'll get you that in a second. First pitch was a strike. Lunenburg leads the team in RBI. Throw over, just back in time was Wigley. Nice throw there by the pitcher, Walker. Oh, 1 in the dirt. It's blocked, but that'll get Wigley to second. So wild pitch takes away the traditional double play opportunity here for the Lightning infield. Puts a runner in scoring position for Lunenburg in a 1-1 count. Wigley scored 9 runs so far this season, looking to get number 10 here. Bit of an off-speed pitch, maybe a changeup. Caught the corner, strike 2, 1-2 to Lunenburg. Lunenburg batting .386. Big swing, got a piece of it. The count remains 1-2. 493 on base percentage, 3 doubles, 4 home runs, 24 RBI. Again, leading the team by a significant margin. He scored 6 runs. A long wait here for Lunenburg. Comes in, gets a piece of that one, another foul. 1-2, the count remains. Walker really was taking his time on the mound from that set position. Wigley on second. All outside.
Hey, step off if you're not ready, Niner.
Evens the count at 2-2. Easily the longest at bat early here in the first innings. The first 2 hitters, Anderson and Wigley, both first pitch hits. Anderson with that home run to center field. Wigley with that base hit. He's now on second after the wild pitch. Pitches in, it's golfed out to center. This one's going to carry a little in the wind, but it stays in the park. Wigley tagging, he's going to go to third. Nice piece of base running there. Lunenburg flies out to the center fielder, Brennan Huddle. This brings up Will Mitchell. Mitchell batting .281 with a .406 on base percentage. A couple of doubles, 6 RBI, 12 runs scored. Looking to get that runner home from third with 1 out. Nice pitch right down the middle. Mitchell takes strike 1. Big batter here for Walker, trying to get that second out while leaving that runner on third, but he does not. Chops that one right up the middle for a base hit. An RBI base hit for Mitchell. 2-0 now for the Wildcats. Swung at that high pitch and just took it straight back up the middle.
Get a roller now. Get a roller. Roll right, Jack. Come on, bud. How was that?
See, that one got through easily. Once it got past the pitcher's mound, there was no chance for the shortstop or second baseman to get that. Now, Drew McShane, the pitcher, batting fifth. Strike one, catches the corner. McShane coming in, batting 240, 304 on-base percentage. 5 doubles, 1 home run, 9 RBI. Mitchell at first has 10 stolen bases on 10 attempts. Good bet that Mitchell will be taking off here with 1 out. An 0-1 count, quick throw over, he gets back. Both the throws to first base by Walker have looked pretty quick, pretty good. So something that the Wildcats will need to keep in mind as they look to move. This one's clubbed to center, but it's in the glove. A nice catch. Huddle had that one measured. A line shot right up center field was perfectly played by Huddle. That thing was tagged. Hit so hard in such a line drive that no chance for that one to get up and let the wind impact it. So now with 2 outs and a runner on first, the shortstop Aiden Canty coming up. Aiden Canty, 265 with an on-base percentage of 327. 1 RBI this season. He'll take strike one. So Walker doing a nice job of throwing strikes. Has yet to get to 3 balls on any of the previous 5 batters in this first inning.
I'll maybe give you a call tonight.
Low, 1-1. So far, Mitchell holding firm at first.
Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
One's tapped to the third baseman. It gets by him. The shortstop backs him up nicely, but no play. Once it got past the third baseman, Bonine, 0 shot to get any of the runners. So Canty on first now. Mitchell goes to second. That brings up the first baseman, Brody Illa. Illa batting 214 with a 353 on-base percentage. A couple of doubles, 1 home run, 5 RBI. That one ruled an error, by the way, on the Canty play. First pitch swinging. Strike one as he swings through it.
Use it, Walker, use it.
Two on, 2 out. High and outside. 1-1 to Illa.
Okay, now 9, here we go.
Wildcats got a leadoff home run, first pitch of the inning. Oliver Anderson. Wiggly singled, advanced on a wild pitch, and then came around to score. And the RBI single by Mitchell.
Not him, the base.
Mitchell now at second. Canty reached on an error. He's at first. We got a 1-2 count to Illa. Walker trying to limit the damage here. Get out of the inning.
Yes, Walker.
It's fouled. Backing out of play. Nice fastball there from Walker. Count remains 1-2. High and away, 2-2. He's going to throw back to second. Ball got away from the shortstop Spitzak. Nice play there by Mitchell, diving back safely and turning his head away from the throw. Player safety. Two on, 2 out. Swung and fall back again. Illa staying alive.
Give me your best here, 9. Here we go, 9. Go.
And Walker steps off and take a moment to talk to his catcher, Pemble. Walks out for the mound visit. Illa, the 7th batter to come up in this first inning. Should he reach? Darwin Black Deer Prado in the on-deck circle. Sam Stefanski batting 9th in the hole. Swung on and missed. Nice job by Walker to get out of that inning, limit the damage. But the Wildcats, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error and 2 left. After 1, the score here, 2-0 Eagan.
You're not gonna get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Whether it's our stories, the warmth of our laugh, or our family's secret sauce, we all bring something different to the table. So make some space. The power of connection is waiting right outside your comfort zone. Learn how you can help strengthen your community at belongingbeginswithus.org/teamup.
We are back at Wildcat Stadium. The Thursday afternoon ball game here between the Eastview Lightning and the Eagan Wildcats. Wildcats, as you can see, jump out to a 2-0 lead in the first inning. Back on the mound, Drew McShane to face the number 5 hitter, Jaden Bonin. Bonin takes ball 1. He's the third baseman. McShane with a efficient first inning. That second pitch tapped to short. Couple of big hops, and it's just out of the reach of the shortstop, Canty. Believe that should be a error there, allowing that batter to reach. Chop that one there. It looked like it was going to be routine, and it just got off the edge of his glove. So now we've got Bonin on first with nobody out. Elliot Stessman, the right fielder, steps into the batter's box, takes ball 1. Wildcats looking for that ground ball double play opportunity. Swung through that one. 1-1 the count to Stessman.
Right eye on the ball. Here we go.
Bonin with a modest lead at first. McShane catches the inside part of the plate. 1-2. Throw to first, he's got him all, and he couldn't complete the play. That's going to allow Bonin to at least get to second. He's going to hold up there.
job, Fiver.
So an error on the throw. He definitely had him leaning the wrong way. As you could see, if they can complete that, he is picked off. But the wild throw allows him to get to second base. Illa unable to make the play, so now we've got a 2-2 count. Bonine on second, nobody out. Eastview trying to get at least one run back. High and inside, full count.
Ready, Fiver, let's go.
McShane with a couple of strikeouts in the first, but he has walked 21 batters this season, so not immune to the ball four free base given. That one's high, but he gets him to swing. Strike three. Stessman chases the high one. Big strikeout there for McShane, his third. Now that brings up the designated hitter, Devin Carl. Carl DHing for the pitcher Walker. Off-speed pitch. High, ball one. On deck, the center fielder Brennan Huddle. Curveball gets away from Lunenburg. That'll allow Bonine to get to third. So Bonine reaches on the error on Canty, advances to second on the wild throw to first, and now gets to third on a wild pitch. Two and 0 the count. Outside corner, 2-1. Nice pitch there by McShane. Needed that with a 2-0 count. Did not want to fall behind 3-0. Infield coming in for the Wildcats. They want to try and cut this runner off at home if they can. Off speed, strike two. Froze Carl with that one. I think he wasn't expecting the off-speed pitch. Just off the outside corner. Lunenburg held on to that one for just an extra second, but we've got another 3-ball count. That's 2 in a row. Count is full, 3-2. Swung and foul back, stays alive. This will be a big strikeout if McShane can get number 4. Get that second out with a runner on third. Takes one high. He walked him.
Go 1-7, good job here.
So Carl on first now. Runners at the corners. Brendan Huddle, the center fielder, caught a couple of long balls in the Wildcat half of the first inning, playing a nice center field. Low and away. Ball one. Nice job by Lunenburg to make that catch to keep the runners on their respective bases. Wildcats playing double play depth in at the corners. Low, ball 2. Shane's struggling with his control a little bit here. Top of the second. That one is over the outside part. 2-1 to Huddle. Curveball, strike 2. Swung through it. Nice Nice pitch by McShane. He gets that second strike, looking for that second strikeout of the inning. That one's line, drawn to short. Flips to second for one. The relay to first, a double play. 6-4-3. Down go the Lightning here in the top of the second. It's 2-0 Eagan. We'll be back after this break.
Right there, good inning.
Hey, we should volunteer for this.
I wish I had time.
Scrolling all day, time can disappear. Wanna make it count, why not volunteer?
Posting pics of your food, that takes up time. Maybe just eat me, I don't really mind.
Time, you've got time. As your reflection, it's my duty to say.
Time, I've got time.
All my pics are the same.
I am some eggs.
10 hours a week deciding where to go eat.
Well, where do you want to eat? Maybe let's not go out to eat.
You paint your walls from cream to white, then from white to cream, then back to white.
Time, you've got time.
To binge all of season 9, though it got so bad.
Time, you've got time. We're gonna grow back and be the same brows you had.
Time, you got time.
Listen to my plea as I harmonize.
Time, you've got time.
Zooba-doo-bop, wow.
Just a few hours to keep families from harm. Help us end home fires with Sound the Alarm.
Volunteer for a day to install free smoke alarms in your community.
Welcome back to Eagan High School. We're getting ready for the bottom half of the second inning. The Wildcats with a 2-0 lead over the Eastview Lightning. The 8-9-1 hitters coming up. Darwin Blackdeer Prado, the second baseman, followed up by Sam Stefanski batting ninth, the left fielder. And then we'll back to the top of the lineup and Oliver Anderson, the center fielder, who led off the first inning for the Wildcats with a first pitch home run to dead center field. Blackdeer Prado coming in batting 191. He's got a 304 on base percentage. Double, a triple, 9 RBI, 9 runs scored on the season. The sophomore taken over at second base. Played a really nice defensive second base for the Wildcats. That one's tagged just over the second baseman, and he's got his first hit. Big turn, but he's going to hold up. So once again, first pitch swinging are the Wildcats successfully. That is their third first pitch hit. He got just enough of that, get it over the second baseman's head. Stefanski, the left fielder, comes up. Stefanski, minimal plate appearances, but he is batting .500. 15 stolen bases. He often is a pinch runner for the catcher Lunenburg. 15 for 16 on the base paths, scored 9 runs as well. Blackdeer Prado on first. A 1-0 count to Stefanski with Anderson on deck. Runner goes, throw from the knees. It's going to get there in time.
Let's go! Hey!
A nice throw from his knees from Jackson Pemble.
Way to pick it, way to pick it.
One hopped it to second base for the first out. Blackdeer Prado gunned down, and that clears the base pass. Just a really nice throw, as you can see, off the knees. Shortstop applying the tag. That by number 32, Swenson. So now 2-0 count. Stefanski takes a strike. 2-1 is the count. Bases are cleared with 1 out. This one's chopped high. One hop, nicely played there. The shortstop throws out the speedy Stefanski. Two outs, nobody on. Up comes Oliver Anderson. First pitch of the first inning, he crushed one to center field. He got that ball up in the air, and the wind definitely played a factor. Looking over my left shoulder, it's got some ominous clouds to the west. Let's hope we can get this game in before those arrive. Time is called, 2 outs, nobody on. Wind up and the delivery from Jackson. High and tight, ball 1. Or excuse me, from Jack Walker. Anderson's home run, his first of the season, now has 8 RBI.
Hey, right idea, too. Right idea.
Good eye there by Anderson. 2-0. Coming from Walker. Low and away, ball 3. Should Anderson reach, we've got the right fielder Tyler Wigley on deck. Wigley singled in the first, came around to score the second run for the Wildcats. Looked like Anderson was taken all the way there. 3-1 the count. Just a bit inside, maybe a bit high. The walk for Anderson.
Same spot, Jack. Keep it there, kid, all day.
As I mentioned, Wigley also first pitch swinging in the first inning. Got the base hit. Advanced on a wild pitch and then came around on the RBI single by Will Mitchell. This time he takes ball 1. Oliver Anderson, 19 stolen bases, been caught 3 times.
Got him. Hey, good pick, get a boy.
Another solid throw to first there by Walker. I think Coach Butler would like to see Anderson get into scoring position here with 2 outs. Walker keeping a close eye on Anderson. Leads the team in stolen bases, 19 of the team's 74. Now another throw to first. Not in time, but the pitch was a strike, so 1-1 the count. The catcher, Jackson Pemble, with a lively arm there behind the plate, has already thrown out 1 base runner. Darwin Blackdeer Prado led off the inning with a base hit, was caught stealing. Runner goes, swings through for the strike, the throw, not in time. And he's gonna get to third. That pitch, or that throw got by the shortstop and the second baseman. So another stolen base for Anderson, advances to third on the throw, and now we've got a runner on third. 2 outs. Tried to apply the tag before he had the ball in the mitt. It is a 1-2 count. So Walker just needs to focus here on Wigley. Down the left field line, looks like it's going to be foul. It is. Wigley staying alive. The Lightning, fortunate that that one landed just foul. Count remains 1-2. Wildcats trying to add to their 2-0 lead. That one's high. Stood Pemble up there behind the plate. Now 2-2 to Wigley. Should he reach, the catcher Brandon Lunneberg on deck. One's chopped down the first base line. Goes foul. Walker definitely wants to get Wigley here. Would just as soon not bring Lunneberg up with an opportunity to knock some more runs home. Lunneberg, 24 RBI already this season. Two to Wigley. That one's just a bit high. The count runs full. The speedy Anderson at third base. Let's see what Walker comes in with on the full count. Fastball, got him swinging. Big out there for Walker and the Lightning. One hit, no runs, one left on, and after two, it's 2-0, the Wildcats with the lead on Eagan TV.
Emma, did you hear?
Todd's in the hospital.
Who's Todd? He got a collapsed lung from vaping. He thought it was cool.
Not cool.
Promise you won't vape, Emma. It can lead to a lifelong addiction, and we can't be friends if your lungs collapse.
Bogus.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Last week, Brandon met a girl on a dating app. One day after work, he finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being too?
Live at the Eagan Ballpark at Eagan High School. My name is Skip Newton here on Eagan TV. A shout out to our awesome Eagan TV crew, our director Tim Shinyan, on graphics and replay Ken Trainer. And behind the cameras, making everybody look good, Joe Chupik, Kevin Miller, and Jared Greenberg. Big shout out to the crew here as we start the third inning. Wildcats with that 2-0 lead. Spitzak leading off the shortstop. He bats ninth, and we'll go back to the top of the order with Jackson Pemble and Grant Swenson. First two pitches, strikes. Look like the shortstop Spitzak offered at that second one, so McShane quickly ahead 0-2, comes in with the breaking ball, just misses. 1-2. Good idea to try and get him to chase one outside. High swing on a miss for strike three. The fourth strikeout for McShane, and now we go up to the catcher, the leadoff batter, Jackson Pemble. He lined out to the third baseman to lead off the game. 0 for 1. First pitch swinging.
Hey, I like that, Jay.
Foul, strike one. Off-speed pitch. Casual grounder to Black Deer Prado. High throw, but brought in by Illa. 4-3 the putout. Two gone for the second baseman, Grant Swenson, who struck out in the first. He's 0 for 1. Swung on and missed. The Nice heat there from McShane. Swenson swings through that one. He struck out on 3 pitches in the first inning. Five pitches, 5 strikes for Swenson so far here this afternoon. McShane tried to get him a chase, another high one. Nice job by Swenson, holding off 1-2. Tap down the third baseline, a nice diving play. It's going to be a tough throw. He guns it across and he got him. A great play by the third baseman, Will Mitchell. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left.
What's the address of the emergency?
When you call 911, we'll guide you through it. Just try to stay calm and focused and answer the call taker's questions. The first and most important information that we ask is the address and location of the emergency. From there, the questions being asked will depend on the emergency being reported. All the information you provide ensures that you get the right help as soon as possible.
At Dakota 911, the role of call taking and dispatching is split. While the call taker is speaking with you, their partner is already dispatching emergency services to the location needed.
Dakota 911 has tools to recognize and support communications in multiple languages. An interpreter may be brought on the line to help support the call.
Listen carefully and I'll tell you how to do chest compressions.
If you have a medical emergency, Dakota 911 provides pre-arrival instructions, such as CPR, until responders can get on the scene and take over. Seconds save lives, so the sooner we can intervene and provide care, the greater the outcome.
In an emergency, call if you can, text if you can't.
You are watching Wildcat Baseball on Eagan TV. My name is Skip Newton, here with the outstanding crew as the Wildcats have a 2-0 lead in the bottom of the 3rd inning. The meat of the order coming up for the Wildcats: Lunenburg, Mitchell, and McShane, the 3, 4, 5 hitters. Lunenburg hit a fly ball out to center field, fairly well hit back in the first. He's 0 for 1.
Okay, now you're good.
Came in with an impressive .386 batting average, 4 home runs, 24 RBI. This is exactly what the Lightning want, as Lunenburg leading off an inning. Nice curveball there from Walker. Strike 1. Still a significant wind blowing out to left field. A fly ball gets up in that wind, is going to be aided. Saw that on the Oliver Anderson leadoff home run. Hit that one to pretty much dead center, maybe a little bit left of center. That one's lined into left field for a base hit. Left fielder misplayed the ball. This is going to get Lunenburg to second. He'll be in standing with a single and then a error advancing him to second base. Solid base hit to left, and Lunenburg will come out and get the pinch runner. Jacob Bjorkstrand pinch running. He's now at second base. This brings up the third baseman, Will Mitchell, with another chance to knock in a run. He had an RBI single in the first. Mitchell, 281. Now with 7 runs batted in. Bjorkstrand on second. Walker will regroup here. That first pitch is low for ball 1. Several of the Wildcat hitters swinging early in the count. Mitchell got his base hit on the second pitch. His first at bat. And he swings at the second one here. This one's lined deep. It's going to go eye off the wall. That was read all the way by Bjorkstrand. He's going to come home standing. The RBI single once again for Mitchell off the green monster in left, and it's now 3-1 Wildcats. A couple of RBI singles for Mitchell, having a great day at the plate. Drew McShane, the pitcher, I believe he hit a solid line drive to deep center with a nice catch by Huddle out there back in the first innings. He's 0 for 1, but it was well struck. That one's high and tight. Ball one with Mitchell on first. Once again, Mitchell, 10 stolen bases. 10 for 10 on the season, as a matter of fact. In the dirt.
No. Body language now. Here we go.
Pemble kept that one in front of him. Probably a good decision by Mitchell to stay put at first base. 2-0 count to McShane. Looking to help his own cause here. Quick throw to first. Mitchell dives back. Wildcats now with 6 hits. That one's grounded right to the third baseman. Throw to second for 1, relay to first. Double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3, the double play is turned, and just like that, 2 outs, nobody on. Nice play there by the infield for the Lightning. Tailor-made right at the third baseman, Bonine. Nice turn by the second baseman, Swenson. Aiden Canty reached on an error in the first inning. Stranded at first. Swings through the first one from Walker. 0-1 now with 2 outs, nobody on. 1 run already in on 2 hits for the Wildcats. Lays off the high one inside as well a little bit, so 1-1 to Canty. Canty batting .265 coming into this game. Curveball bends in for strike 2.
I'll give you one more here. Bear down.
That one's popped up. Could be the first baseman or the second baseman. It's going to be tough because of the wind, but nice job by Shane Klein backing up and making the play. Nobody left on base, but the damage is done. 1 run on 2 hits for the Wildcats. We go to the 4th. Wildcats lead 3-0 right here on Eagan TV.
When I look at all these success stories, I cannot help but think it all started by getting my high school diploma.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
We're back at Eagan High School. As you can see the score there, the Wildcats 3-0, top of the 4th inning. Reports say weather is coming, the rain about 30 minutes or so away. So hopefully we can get some fast innings in here. As ball 1 from Drew McShane to the number 3 hitter, the left fielder Braden Batignas, excuse me. Swung through that one, 1-1. Dave Batignas is 1 for 1 on the day with stolen base. He ended up at second base in the first inning, swings through that one, 1-2 to count. McShane working quickly. McShane with 4 strikeouts in his first 3 innings of work, and there's number 5. One up, one down. Now the first baseman, Shane Klein, coming in. He struck out looking in the first. You can see he chased that one. Did strikeout victim number 5. First pitch fouled away. Ball high, 1-1. 1 hit so far for the Lightning. Liner grounded to the second baseman. Nice job by Black Deer Prado. Gets over there, makes the play. A lot of ground to cover there for Black Deer Prado. He had to hustle into the hole. Looked like that was headed to center field for the second hit of the ball game, but Black Deer Prado said, no, sir. So 2 up, 2 down. First pitch swinging also to Black Deer Prado. He bobbles it, but stays in front. Nice job staying with that one. First pitch. The out for the Lightning. Quick inning, 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3.5, still 3-0 Wildcats. You're watching Eagan TV.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. Those 9 months were also 273 days of planning. What about your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. And let's not forget those barbecues you plan in detail for your family and your more vegetarian by the day best friends. That surprise party for your parents' golden anniversary? You get the golden planning. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
Wait, use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
The glorious sounds of the voice of Sam Elliott brings us out of the break back to Wildcat Stadium. Skip Newton here. Wildcats in command so far as we go to the bottom of the 4th. 3-0 the lead, and we have the bottom third of the order. Brody Illa leads off. Darwin Black Deer Prado on deck with Sam Stefanski in the hole. 7-8-9. Illa struck out a long at bat in the first inning to end the first inning. Takes ball 1 from pitcher Jack Walker. Illa batting .214 coming into today. Swings down the right field line. Nice play by the first baseman. He's going to take it himself. First baseman gets first baseman out.
Second baseman, number 27, Darwin Blackdeer Grotto.
Nice play there by Klein, and he had to hustle just a little bit to get that first out. Blackdeer Prado comes up singled, but was caught stealing in the second inning. The throw from the catcher Pemble from his knees in plenty of time. Just a great throw by Jackson Pemble. Big curveball for a strike, 0-2. Blackdeer Prado, another one of the Wildcats' first pitch swinging back in the second inning. We've seen a lot of that here this afternoon, perhaps trying to get this game in before the rain falls. Nice high one taken by Blackdeer Prado. 1-2. Comes in batting 191. That goes up a few ticks with that base hit in the first, or excuse me, the second. Makes contact, center fielder in to make the play. Nice catch there by Huddle.
Now batting the left fielder, number 6, Sam Stefanski.
That brings up the number 9 hitter, Sam Stefanski. Grounded out to the shortstop Spitzak in the second. Stefanski, usually a pinch runner, getting some at-bats here with the start. Normal starter Drew Boyd still nursing an injury, hoping to get back in soon. Stefanski down 0-1 here with 2 outs, nobody on. Line drive right up the middle, a base hit. Nice piece of hitting there by Stefanski. That brings up the top of the order, Oliver Anderson. Anderson in the first inning, first pitch swinging, hit a home run to center field. Walked and stole a base in the second, but was stranded on third. He now comes up with the speedy Stefanski on first. I would imagine Butler would want to see people move. Stefanski's going to go, even though it's blocked. The throw is not going to be near the base. Stefanski goes on the wild pitch.
Okay, here we go, Landon. Good body language here.
1-0 to Anderson now with a runner in scoring position. The Wildcats looking to add to their 3-0 lead. Stefanski did not hesitate. Just a great jump. I think with 2 outs, he's running on anything that gets away from Pemble. Nice pitch there by Walker. Had Anderson out in front, 1-1. Nice job by Anderson laying off that one low and away. Works the count 2-1. A hit to the outfield should score Stefanski with 2 outs. He'll be running on anything. Grounded foul to third base coach. 2-2. Wildcats with 7 hits, looking to get more. Needing that 2-out hit here to produce another run. Another nice job by Anderson laying off a tough breaking ball. Works the count full. One of the rare 3-ball counts. Had a couple back-to-back in the second inning, Anderson and Wigley. So this is just the third 3-ball count as we're beginning the third time through the batting order here for the Wildcats. Full count, 2 outs. Time is called. Rain's coming, boys. No more timeouts.
Hey, ball 4, shoot him at 3. Right, 3, good.
chop to the third baseman on one hop, makes the play, throw to first. Anderson grounds out, and that'll end the threat for the Wildcats. No runs on one hit, one runner left. After 4, Wildcats 3, Lightning 0 on Eagan TV.
Listen up, team. When I look around this room, I see a fighting team of brave antibodies. But the flu is coming in strong. The good news is, Anthony, the human we're tasked to protect, just got his flu shot, which supplied us with strong new gear to defend against the flu. So let's go fight for Anthony. Are you with me?
Let's work as a team to defend against the flu. Gear up with a flu shot to help protect others and reduce your risk of being sick or hospitalized with the flu. Learn more at getmyflushot.org.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
It's an overcast day here at the ballpark at Eagan High School as the Wildcats enjoying a 3-0 lead over the visiting Eastview Lightning. Lightning looking for their first win on the season. They come up here in the 5th inning needing some runs. Just one hit. In fact, the last 7 batters have produced 8 outs as the final batter in the 2nd inning ground into a double play to end the inning, and then it's been 3 up, 3 down for McShane in the 3rd and 4th innings. So Stessman comes in looking to start a rally. He struck out in the 2nd. Quickly up 2-0 in the count is Stessman. McShane, 52 pitches in the first 4 innings. Has been working quickly, but struggling to find the strike zone here to Stessman, 3-0. Devin Carl, the designated hitter, and Brennan Huddle, the center fielder, to follow this inning.
Oh, that's up.
Stessman taking all the way, 3-1. Nice line drive, deep ball, right field. It's in for a double. Stessman got a good chunk of that ball. The second hit of the ball game for the Lightning, and now they've got a threat.
I wanted to hit it anyway.
Leadoff hitter on second base. Carl, the designated hitter, coming up. He walked and was eliminated on the double play to end the 2nd inning. So
hey, right side approach, do a
looking
job.
to get that first run of the ball game across for the Lightning, see if they can cut into that 3-0 lead. McShane finds the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Carl's walk was drawn on a long at bat. Fouled off a pitch to earn the walk. High, a little tight. Lunenburg wasn't sure where that was, but fortunately, Stessman holds at second. Would have been a short throw to third. And the last thing you want to do is get thrown out at third base. Nobody out. Down 3 runs. Curveball swung on and missed.
Chest down, good job.
1-2 is McShane looking for strikeout number 6. And he gets it. Big strikeout there for McShane, number 6 on the game. 33 now on the season. That brings up The center fielder, Brennan Huddle, grounded into a 6-4-3 double play to end the second inning. A runner on second, no chance of that traditional double play here as McShane delivers ball 1. Fastball right down the middle. 1-1 to Huddle. The number 9 hitter, shortstop Lucas Spitzak, in the on-deck circle. Then we'll go to the top of the order, should he reach. One nope, down the first baseline. McShane's going to pick that one up. No, he doesn't, and he's not going to have a play. He took his eyes off it at the last second.
Hit your pitch.
Unfortunate there for McShane, as he would have had the runner either with a quick flip over to Illa at first or possibly even tagging him himself. And now easily the best threat of the game so far. As you can see, he would have had him in time. I don't think Huddle thought he had a chance to reach. Spitzak struck out on 4 pitches in the third. Big threat now. 1 out, runners on the corners. Wildcat infield at double play depth. Looking for another double play like they had back in the second.
I'm gonna do all I can. That's our guy.
Curveball outside. Throw over to first. Huddle gets back. These teams trying to get this one in before the rain falls. Off speed, that one's over. 1-1. McShane going to more breaking balls as the game goes on. As he's finishing the second time through the order here. Fastball in, 1-2. An opportunity to get his 7th strikeout. Out number 2 if he can get it here in the 5th. Runner goes, and they can't make the play, and now it gets away, and a runner's going to come home to score. Well, the first run for the Lightning is the throw to second went off of, I believe that was the second baseman. So now instead of a potential double play to get out of the inning, there's a runner on second with a run in. Error, allowing that run to come home. Swings through the high curve, strikeout number 7. You watch this throw. It's a good throw and just not handled by Black Deer Prado. Got handcuffed by it, allowing that run to score. 2 outs, runner on second. Jackson Pemble, the catcher, leadoff hitter, at the plate. He takes ball 1. Lined out to the third baseman Mitchell in the first inning, and then grounded out to Black Deer Prado in the third. 0 for 2. That one's popped up down the right field side and out of play. Illa giving chase, but ran out of real estate.
Still windy, but it's growing gusts.
Two outs. McShane can focus on the hitter here. Just wants to get Pemble and get out of this inning without any more damage. Fastball blew it right by him. 1 and 2 is Shane has a chance now to strike out for all 3 outs in the inning if he can get this one. If not, Grant Swenson, the second baseman, on deck. Foul tip, that one's in play, and McShane makes that play unlike the earlier opportunity. And that is ending the threat, but 1 run does score on 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left. 4.5 in the books. It's 3-1 Wildcats.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire, and how to control the flames. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing to keep us focused.
A habit we never skip, to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game? To drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health. Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mental health. Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Skip Newton here at Eagan High School, the ballpark, the place of the Eastview Lightning Eagan Wildcat varsity baseball match. You can see the score 3-1. Lightning got their first and only run of the contest in the top half of this inning, so the Wildcats coming up in the bottom of the 5th with a chance maybe to pad their lead. They're going to have the 2-3-4 hitters, Wigley, Lunenburg, and Mitchell. Final warm-up pitch there for the starter, Jack Walker. Right fielder Tyler Wigley comes up. First pitch swinging in the first inning, scored, advanced on a wild pitch, came around to score, so singled and scored, struck out in the second. 1 for 2. Very high for ball 1.
Settle in, Niner. Come on now. Hey, finish strong here, bud.
Walker has been mostly around the plate all the ball game. Not a lot of 3-ball counts. Wildcats have been swinging early in the at-bats. Perhaps the scouting report suggesting that he's usually around the plate, so no need to keep the bat in your shoulder. 1-1 now to Wigley. Came in today batting .326. That'll be up with the 1 for 2 effort so far. Takes one high, 2-1. And the run he scored was his 10th of the season. Curveball misses. 3-1. Checking the scores. I'm not sure if a Wildcat player has a walk. Yep, 1 walk. Oliver Anderson back in the second. Count runs full here on Wigley. Leadoff batter in the 5th. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 to Wigley. That'll bring up the catcher, Brandon Lunenburg. Lunenburg, solid afternoon at the plate. hit a solid long fly ball for an out in the first inning, but singled and got to second on the air and left fielder. And the pinch runner came around to score, so 1 for 2. Good eye on that first pitch ball. Again, Lunenburg batting .386 coming in. 4 home runs, 24 RBIs. Breaking ball outside in the dirt, 2-0.
Go, Jack. Go, Niner. Finish strong here, bud.
Fastball in, up in the plate in the strike zone, so 2-1. There you can see the front moving in. Might get a little wet here this afternoon as the count is now 3-1. So a couple of 3-ball counts in a row, a rarity for Walker. Sharp ground ball foul, runs the count full.
Nobody better now, Nine. Go give it your best here, kid.
Pitch count on Walker in about the mid-70s right now. Much like the temperature. High, ball 4. Lunenburg most likely is going to have a pinch runner as he has to go down and touch first base. And that is the case. Will Mitchell with a couple of RBI singles in his first 2 appearances, so 2 for 2 with 2 runs batted in. Runner on first with 1 out. He takes ball 1. And get the name of that runner here if I can.
Let's go infield. Let's twist one up here, boys.
Max Tadding, number 30, on first base for the Wildcats. 1-0 to count. Throw over, but Tadding did not have much of a lead at all. Didn't really even need to slide, he just kind of fell to first base. Wildcats not as active on the base paths as usual in this contest. Kind of a delayed swing on the off speed. Fouled off the catcher. 1-1, 1 out, runner on first. Tadding the pinch runner for the catcher Lunenburg, who walked. See this foul tip right off the mask of Pemble. That's why you wear it. Another, a line drive out. They're going to get a double play. Was just about to say another hit for Mitchell, but it was snared by Walker on a great defensive play, and that'll end the Wildcat threat very quickly here in the 5th. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. After 5, it's 3-1 Wildcats on Eagan TV.
Call 911 for all emergencies. We're here to assist with non-emergency calls as well. You can call us at 651-322-2323, or you can submit an online request. The same 911 dispatchers who answer the phone calls also answer online requests 24/7.
3322 for a disturbance noise complaint.
The online request supports language translation and may be an ideal option for those with communication barriers. Your non-emergency call may be answered by a virtual assistant. There are many common requests that the virtual assistant can help you with, allowing you to avoid hold times during peak volume hours. We're still here for you for non-emergencies. In an emergency, call if you can, text if you can't.
When I look at all these success stories, I cannot help but think it all started by getting my high school diploma.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
We're heading to the top of the 6th inning here at the Eagan High School ballpark. Skip Newton, along with that outstanding Eagan TV crew directing Tim Shinyan. On graphics and replay, Ken Trainer. And the camera people doing a fantastic job. Joe Chupik, Kevin Miller, and Jared Greenberg. Thank you so much, guys. Outstanding efforts there. Trying to get this one in before the rain. Drew McShane doing his part. 5 innings, 72 pitches. 1 run on 2 hits. 7 strikeouts. He's finishing his warm-up tosses, and you can see the second baseman, Grant Swenson, number 32, in the batter's box. Just about a few seconds here. Be the 2-3-4 hitters here in the 6th for the Lightning. Swenson, DeBediganis, and Klein. 2-3-4.
You go 3-2. Come on, Grant, you go 3-2.
Oh, excuse me, we've got pitching change, so Brody Illa coming in. Illa throws ball 1. One and 1 the count now to Swenson. The pitching change, Illa. He's pitched. Fly ball deep right field. That ball is back and it is gone. A home run for Grant Swenson, and all of a sudden we've got a 1-run ball game. We're starting to feel the raindrops now. Mother Nature celebrating Swenson's home run. Illa, this is his 6th game. He's pitched 27 innings, 1 win, 3 losses. Giving up 13 earned runs, now 14. 3.37 ERA, and you can see that one just clubbed to right field. Well struck. This one's fly ball right field. This one's playable. Nice catch out there made by Wigley. Shane Klein comes up next. That was Braden DeBediganis. Excuse me, I'm having trouble with that name today, but Klein up. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground ball to the second baseman. Illa gets one in for a strike, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. 1 run in on the home run by Swenson. A line drive fouled on the right field line. Illa ahead, 0-2. He's got 31 strikeouts to just 5 walks. Outstanding strikeout to walk ratio. Ground ball, Black Deer Prado, tough hop. That one had some spin, and that one gets by him. Not sure what the official ruling will be, but that was a tough one. They're going to call that one an error. Defense of the Wildcats failing them as we're getting more rain, a little bit stronger here. Swung on a miss, strike one. This is Jaden Boning, the third baseman. He's 0 for 2, reached on an error in the second, grounded out to Black Deer Prado back in the fourth. Sixth inning, 3-2. The lead for the Wildcats, 1 on, 1 out. Swung on and missed. Klein on first. 0-2 count here to Boning. We've got Elliot Stessman on deck. Little excuse me swing there. They're going to get the out at second. Coming back, no play. Get the leadoff runner. Nice decision there by the first baseman. I believe that's McShane. They swap spots. So now 2 outs with the runner on first, and that brings up Stessman. Stessman doubled and scored the first run for the Lightning in the 5th inning. Struck out in the second, so he's 1 for 2. 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. Takes strike one. Swings through that one. It's a wild pitch, but it is strike 2. Boning's going to go to second base on that one. So we've got 2 outs. The tying run at second with 2 strikes. Illa trying to get out of this one. And he does! Strike 3, the big strikeout for the Wildcats. 1 run on the home run. 1 man left. It's now 3-2. We go to the bottom of the 6th with the Wildcats clinging to a 1-run lead.
Last week, Brandon met a girl on a dating app. One day after work, he finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being too pushy? Maybe it was too...
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving. I would love to go on a date. How does tonight sound?
Brandon tried to play it cool, but inside he knew. A girl so smart, so responsible. She must be a keeper.
Emma, did you hear?
Todd's in the hospital.
Who's Todd? He got a collapsed lung from vaping. He thought it was cool.
Not cool.
Promise you won't vape, Emma. It can lead to a lifelong addiction, and we can't be friends if your lungs collapse.
Bogus.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Back at Eagan High School, the ballpark of the Wildcats. Eagan clinging to a 3-2 lead here in the bottom of the 6th. We're getting some rain, but no lightning, so they're going to try to get this one in. I'll make my scorekeeping abilities a little bit of a challenge here. You got McShane, who started the game as the pitcher, leading off for the Wildcats. He's 0 for 2 with a fly ball to center and a ground ball double play. First pitch swinging down the left field line. No play, out of play. Does take strike 1. Jack Walker, the pitcher for the Lightning, still on the mound here in the 6th inning. Wildcats had a 3-0 lead, but runs in the 5th and the 6th for the Lightning have made it 3-2, a little bit closer than they would like. Let's see if they can get that insurance run back. This one's popped up into the infield, right at the shortstop. He makes the play. 1 up, 1 down.
The shortstop, number 33, Aiden Canty.
Spitzak with the catch. We got Aiden Canty, the Wildcat shortstop, coming up. Reached on an error in the first. Hit a fly ball, or a fly ball to the first baseman. So 0 for 2 Canty batting .265 before the game. East first pitch swinging. It's a fly ball to right field. Playable. This should be an out. Oh, a tough diving catch. Did he make it? Yes, he did. Kind of a late call by the umpire.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 19, Brody.
A nice catch out there by the right fielder. I'm not sure why the delayed call was made, but Stessman with a nice sliding play. This brings up Brody Illa. Struck out and grounded out to the first baseman. 0 for 2. Would love to get this one in before even anything heavy comes down. It's just a light rain here. The wind has died down. It was really blowing out to left field when we started this contest. 1-1, 2 outs. Walker trying to pitch a complete game here. Curveball in, strike 2, 1-2 the count. Coming up in the top of the 7th, it'll be the bottom of the order for the Lightning. 7, 8, 9 hitters. We'll see who pitches that inning for the Wildcats. But first things first. A ground ball, tough play by the first baseman. He makes it. The throw to first gets by him. That's going to get Hill at a second. That's a tough play. If I were scoring that, I would score it a hit and then an error allowing him to get to second. Give Illa a hit there, so that brings up Darwin Blackdeer Prado. He's 1 for 2. Single and a fly ball to center field. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Blackdeer Prado. Opportunity to give the Wildcats an insurance run. Tyler Nelson named as the pinch runner for Illa. Blackdeer Prado in the box. First pitch swinging right at the shortstop. Makes a nice play. High throw, and it's over the head. That's going to get that run home. The defense of the Lightning fails them here in the top of the bottom of the 6th. That big 4th run on the board brings up the number 9 hitter, Sam Stefanski. The run scores, runner on second base. Stefanski up with 2 outs. 1 for 2. Ground ball to short, single in the 4th inning. Opportunity here to get another run home for the Wildcats. Takes one high. At least 4 errors apiece for these teams, plus some wild pitches. Walker from the set. Curveball. Over, strike 1, 1-1 the count. Stefanski getting the start with Drew Boyd nursing that injury. Wish good luck to him. Hopefully he comes back soon. Outside corner. Maybe a rain is coming, strike 2 called. Fastball, that one hit him. So 2 on now, and we go to the top of the order with Oliver Anderson coming up for his 4th plate appearance. Walker up to about 90 pitches. And that'll get a visit to the mound here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. We'll see if they're going to make a change. If they are, we'll take a break. You can see that one going right off the meat of the arm. Nice job by Stefanski taking that one. Looks like the conversation is over. The home plate umpire said, "Come on, boys. If you haven't noticed, there's a little bit of rain in the forecast. Let's get this going." 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. 2 on, 1 run already in. Oliver Anderson, home run in the 1st, walk, stolen base in the 2nd, grounded out to 3rd in the 4th. 1 for 2 officially. The rain starts to come down a little bit harder. Ball 1. Want to know the count. Anderson takes one just on the outside corner. 1-1. Nice pitch there by Walker. Wouldn't be surprised if Butler put the runners in motion here. See if they can get something going. This one's golfed out to left, and it is caught by the left fielder for the 3rd out. The damage is done with no hits. 1 run. Wildcats 4-2 as we go to the 7th.
Hey, you should volunteer for this.
I wish I had time.
Scrolling all day, time can disappear. Wanna make it count, why not volunteer?
Posting pics of your food, that takes up time. Maybe just eat me, I don't really mind.
Time, you've got time. As your reflection, it's my duty to say.
Time, I've got time.
All my pics are the same.
I am some eggs.
10 hours a week deciding where to go eat.
Well, where do you want to eat? Maybe let's not go out to eat.
You paint your walls from cream to white, then from white to cream, then back to white.
Time, you've got time to binge all of season 9, though it got so bad.
Time, you've got time. We're gonna grow back and be the same brows you had.
Time, you got time.
Listen to my plea as I harmonize.
Time, you've got time.
Zooba-doo-bop, wow.
Just a few hours to keep families from harm. Help us end home fires with Sound the Alarm.
Volunteer for a day to install free smoke alarms in your community.
Wait, use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
We're back live for the 7th inning here. Strike 1 to the number 7 hitter, the designated hitter, Devin Carl. Carl has walked and struck out as he faces strike 2. Brody Illa. Wildcats up 4-2 here in the 7th inning, trying to finish this one off. Swung on and missed, strike 3. A big strikeout there for Illa. Carl goes down. Brennan Huddle coming up. The center fielder played a nice center field defensively. Made some nice catches out there. Really, the outfield in general, for the most part, playing well for the Lightning. Nothing but strikes so far. That's what you want to see in the 7th inning. Coming from Illa, we got an 0-1 count. Nobody on, strike 2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 6 pitches. 6 strikes. 2 outs. Eastview down to their last batter. The number 9 hitter, the shortstop, Lucas Spitzak. Final out, hopefully, for the Wildcats. They got a 4-2 lead here in the 7th. Fouled right at me. Strike 1. Spitzak, 2 plate appearances, 2 strikeouts. Outside corner, 8 pitches, 8 strikes for Illa. Can he pitch the perfect inning? That one's tagged to right field. It's down for a hit. The Lightning stay alive. Down to his last strike. Spitzak gets the base hit, puts the tying run at the plate, and that'll be Jackson Pemble, the leadoff hitter, the catcher. 2 ground outs and a line out, 0 for 3. The rain is coming, boys. Pitch fast, swing hard, swing fast. Ball 1. The first ball thrown this inning. Down the middle, this one's popped up. This should be playable. Black Deer Prado makes the catch and the game is over. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on, no errors. A good win here for the Eagan Wildcats as this one's wrapped up 4-2. Thank you so much to our director, Tim Shinyan. On graphics and replay, Ken Trainer. On camera, Joe Chupek, Kevin Miller, and Jared Greenberg. My name is Skip Newton. The final score here from Eagan Wildcat Ballpark at Eagan High School. 4-2, the Wildcats win. Have a good night, everyone. So long.